We're going to talk about TAKEOVER War Games. It shall be tomorrow night. It'll be fucking awesome. I can't wait. It's the first time in 20 years.
Yeah.
That War Games took place, and I don't know, just one of those things where I hope that the hype delivers. I really do. Because I get all excited and then for some reason get disappointed, but
well, when you got 3 sets of teams that are the teams that are going to comprise of this War Games match tomorrow night, I don't think there's any cause for disappointment.
No.
But we'll get to that here in a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So, NXT TAKEOVER, and it's going to be an awesome show. And, of course, it takes place in Texas and Houston. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Bigger and better in Texas.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, we'll start off with...
I think we go bottom to top.
Yeah.
Cassius Ohno against Lars Sullivan.
2 big guys, and this all started because Lars Sullivan following a lot of people for no reason, just being a tough guy and trying to kick a lot of ass. Of course, Cassius Ohno comes in and tries to stop it. Recently asked William Regal for a match, and this is going to be a good match. I did a stare down, a little teaser, which I always enjoy. And so it'll be interesting to see these two go at it. I've always liked Chris Hero. Yeah. I think that it's gonna be tough to see if he can go over Lars Sullivan, but
yeah, when you got a big, strong, well-muscled dude like Lars, and you've got a big guy that's, well, not very well-muscled, but still in Ohno, it's basically a battle of the bulls, so to speak. Yeah, Lars, they've got him as this just dominant wrecking ball, forced to be reckoned with dude that's taken out. Just a slew of wrestlers. Yeah. And lately with Cassius, he's been on a fairly good win streak, and so he wanted to test himself, so to speak, against a guy like Lars. So when you got that all taken into consideration,
they're fairly even.
Yeah.
You know. That,
of course, Cassius, or Chris Hero, if you will, being the more experienced of the two, having wrestled in NXT, left NXT, went kind of out on his own for a little bit, doing the indie thing. We went back to Ring of Honor for a little bit.
Yeah, he was in Ring of Honor. He was in, what the hell was that called? Well, anyways, he was in that too.
He was in what the fuck? Okay then.
Well, no, I'm just trying to think of the damn independent promotion. And, well, he was there.
And then eventually came back to NXT, and, you know, at first they had him with, well, it looked like him and Hideo Itami were going to be a pretty good tag team, and then that all went to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Ohno went solo and like I said, developed a pretty good win streak. I mean, he battled guys like, I think Roderick Strong,
Yeah. Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, like I said, or like I mentioned earlier, Hideo Itami, after they had a disagreement about some things. Cassius Ohno didn't like the way Hideo Itami was doing things, and Hideo was just frustrated, and yeah. But I have a strong feeling that Cassius could get a win over Lars, only because as much of a big, strong, rugged dude Sullivan is, he's more of just your basic run-of-the-mill tough guy, strong guy, brawler, whereas Cassius Ohno is more of the technical wrestler. And he's got that elbow that he uses quite frequently as his finish. He's got like a pump kick. He's got several other things in his arsenal. Whereas Lars is just basically a brute force, smash mouth, in your face, rugged, aggressive badass that will look to take your head off. I mean, he has a interesting finisher, but I think because Ono is the more technical, he can out maneuver and probably outsmart Sullivan to get the win.
Yeah, of course. I think it would be pretty cool to see that. See Sullivan finally get his win. I can't believe I don't know that promotion. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Also, while looking for it, he was in TNA for a while.
Yes, for a short period of time.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Alistair Black versus the Velveteen Dream. What an interesting feud that's become. Got the Velveteen Dream trying to get Alistair's attention. Of course, Alistair Black finally acknowledged it. The kick was a miss, so there wasn't really that much contact with those two. Well, except for Velveteen Dream slapping the piss out of him 3 times with the "Say My Name" thing. So,
Say my name, say my name.
Da, 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 da. Okay, wow. I did not do that. So, it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, with
The first time I think that a Velveteen Dream actually had a match, maybe? I don't know.
oh god, how Velveteen Dreams had a few matches.
Okay,
But this is perhaps Velveteen Dreams' most probably his toughest opponent to date so far.
yeah.
And I mean, with Velveteen and Black, Dream and Black Dream, no, just kidding. The Velveteen Dream and Alistair Black, it's mostly been mind games, essentially. Of course, all Velveteen Dreamers really wanted was just for Alistair Black to say his name, which I don't know why.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean,
But
I like Alistair Black. I think he's very cool. I think, okay, so Velveteen Dream is unique. And
yeah.
that's pretty cool, but at the same time, I wonder if that's enough. Like, I think Alistair Black could win this match, no
Yeah.
problem. If they could have a feud going and then see what happens, I would find that interesting, you know?
I'm sure they will. It's just got to be okay, they've started off well, and then when we get into this match tomorrow night, we'll determine kind of where the rivalry can and will go from there.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because Velveteen Dream is a well-versed wrestler, but Alistair's just the more technically sound, relentless striker that can do some pretty good damage, especially with that black mask.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Frigg saw how quickly he's taken out a few of the opponents he's had with that kick, so I mean, what's to say he can't do that again against the Dream?
Oh, I think it'll be amazing. I mean, just because, you know, will it be Alistair Black's first? Will it be his first match that he's lost clean? I don't know. It'll be interesting.
First match that he's lost, period.
Well, yeah, that's true. I thought he did lose dirty for some reason. And I can't remember who it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
But you know, what's interesting is when Alistair Black first came into NXT,
Yeah.
his opponents were kind of like the new guys, you could say.
Yeah.
Probably coming to the Performance Center and trained in whatever they made it up to the NXT roster, and then get put against Black, and Black blocked them out. But as Alistair went on in his matches in his career, he's had some higher caliber opponents and higher caliber matches. I mean, Roderick Strong, Cassius Ohno, I think possibly McIntyre, you know, and just guys that, I think he even wrestled Gargano and possibly Ciampa as well, but just the guys that he had been in the ring with over the last 5-6 months and getting, you know, pretty good victories over them really goes to show you not only is Alistair Black a really good technical wrestler and can win decisively, he can also go in there and have a very long lasting match and hold his own against guys that are probably significantly more experienced than him in the wrestling ring, and hold his own very well.
He's also wrestled in Progress. He made his first appearance in United Kingdom Championship Wrestling, or the tournament, you know, last year. So it's very cool to see him and wrestle in this persona that he has.
Yeah.
And then you got the Velveteen Dream, who's got his persona. It's really odd, but cool. So just to see these two go at it, and who knows what's gonna happen, you know? Like, is this did he meet his match? I don't, like, it'll be a good match, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, with Alistair Black, he's like this calm, casual, fairly quiet monk,
Yeah.
if you will. His persona, sitting cross-legged in the middle of the ring, kind of meditation sort of thing, is really what has made, like, even though he kind of represents the dark metal
Yep.
scene, he's also a Like, he doesn't portray that in his in-ring IQ. He's more of like the laid back, calm, casual, relaxed.
Yeah, it's almost like Mr. Miyagi.
Kinda.
Something like that.
And then you got the Velveteen Dream, who would be a representation of maybe Leben Lanny Poffo or
Sweet Daddy Siki even.
I was going along the lines of like the out there, bright, colorful,
Okay,
flamboyant wrestler, if
Okay.
you will. If you will.
Yeah, if you will. Okay, jeez. Well, Adrian Adonis, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lanny Poffo, all those guys. You could even go as far as to say Gorgeous George. Maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Alistair Black.
Yeah.
I would like to see them have another match, and then we could see if Velveteen Dream can go over. I'll be pleasantly surprised if Velveteen wins this match.
Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, Velveteen Dream, if you will, Daddy.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be interesting for the Velveteen Dream to go over, but the way things are looking right now, Black is more than likely the one that's gonna get the W on his side of the chart.
Yes.
Sure. Next we go on to an NXT Championship match with Drew McIntyre and Andrade Cien Almas.
With
Ole!
Ole! With Ziana Vega.
Zelina.
And Zelina Vega.
Ziana?
Yeah, I know. It's actually, yeah. Shit. Anyways. So, yeah, this is gonna be cool. Because I really like the fact that Drew came back to WWE.
Yeah.
And they finally are doing something more with him. You know, despite the fact that all he ever had when he was first there was the Intercontinental title and the 3MB gimmick.
Yeah.
So, actually, there was, well, whatever. We'll get to that soon.
Mm.
But no, this was cool. You know, and he has new music, which I like his old music, but this is actually far more better for him.
Yeah, his original entrance music was good. I mean, the lyrics in it were great. The music itself was good. The entrance music he has now really kind of links to his roots.
Yes,
The
for sure.
bagpipes and then kind of I guess you can kind of say rock and roll or kind of heavy metal-ish music.
Yeah, hard rock, maybe.
Yeah.
I really, and yeah, and I'm not even Scottish, and I love the bagpipes.
Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah. And he's gotten really good. I mean, with a manager now, he's just gotten better, you know.
He was, like, when he first came in, he was very good.
Yeah.
He had the technical style, he had the high-flying style, but there's just something missing from it.
Yeah.
And then when they brought in Vega, put her as his manager, business partner, associate, it seemed as if he found a more aggressive side
Yeah.
and more physical, more aggressive side, and that's pretty much worked to his advantage.
Now, does that mean he should... It's his time for the title? No, I don't think just yet.
I would say no, only
No.
because you look at 2 weeks ago for the contract signing, the attack from behind.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, the physical altercation they had, and Andrade getting one up on McIntyre. Okay, yes, it showed that Andrade can put a beating on McIntyre, but it also kind of led, for me, hinted at more than likely McIntyre retaining the championship. Although I will say the involvement of Zelina on Wednesday, and then another interaction she had in the ring when Andrade had a match against, I forget who it was. She did that, the head scissors off the ropes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, not only has she been given Andrade the more aggressive, vicious, mean streak, she's also been not afraid to have some sort of involvement in matches. I mean, Andrade against Gargano and the DIY shirts. And then, like I said, the top rope Hurricane Rana head scissor thing. And then probably the funniest one though is Drew McIntyre and Andrade are getting physical in the ring. It was just supposed to be a face-to-face and this, that, and the other thing. And then they got physical with each other. They're throwing punches at each other and whatever. And then all of a sudden you see Zelina come into the picture, kind of attempting a crossbody on McIntyre, but McIntyre being 6'6", 245 pounds, and Vega being 120 roughly. He just catches her, holds her, and then he puts her down sets her down on her feet, and he's kind of looking at her like, really? You're going to attempt a crossbody on me? And then, of course, Andrade got the upper hand, hit that hammer lock, swept leg DDT. Just call it a hammer lock DDT anyways, but yeah.
She's like, when
I
you
would-
talk about the Divas Women's Revolution, you see, that also means like these women manager. Well, she's the first woman manager.
In quite a while.
Yeah, so she's very good at what she does.
Yeah.
You interfering in matches, that's awesome. That's like fucking.
I was going to say Zelina Vega right now in NXT would be probably equivalency of Lita in the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, Lita was a little bit taller, but, kind of same frame, same build.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Well, I'm still gonna say Drew for retaining.
Yeah, it's like I said, Andrade has gotten the dupe on McIntyre the last two occasions leading up to tomorrow, but it more than likely is going to turn out McIntyre retains. If, and I only say if, Andrade can get the win over McIntyre, it'd be interesting to see how far he goes with the championship, what he does with the championship, etc., etc., etc.
Yes. It'll be. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I wouldn't. It's hard to see who would challenge Andrade if he ever won it. If he won the title on Saturday. Women's Championship NXT match the vacated.
Yeah, Fatal 4-Way for the recently vacated NXT Women's Championship that Asuka gave up because she was on her way up to the main roster and she's on Raw now. Really, fairly well for herself on Raw over the last month or so.
Yeah.
So we've got Ember Moon, the winner of the Mae Young Classic, Kairi Sane, Nikki Cross, and one half of the iconic duo, Peyton Royce.
Yeah, well, my answer is obvious. I want Nikki Cross to win the title. I think, well, there's only two people that I could think of, is Nikki Cross or Ember Moon. Ember Moon has come so close to winning the title, so who knows if this is going to be it. If not, maybe along the lines of, well, it won't be till next year, I don't think. It's too early for Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
I mean, she just won the women's tournament, so it's not her. It's not time for her yet. I mean, she's really good. She has a really good persona. She just has to be in it a little bit more before I could see her as the champion. So, like I said, it's either going to be Ember Moon or Nikki Cross.
Yeah. Kairi needs a few more NXT matches before she can be viable for the NXT Women's Championship. It would be quite interesting to see Nikki Cross with the championship. Ember Moon, head and shoulders, has more than rightfully earned several opportunities at the NXT Women's Championship and just hasn't come up with a win yet. Could Saturday be her moment in the sun? Possibly. And Peyton Royce? Meh.
No.
Don't care.
No. So, we have that. It's gonna be a good match, at least. I can't wait to see who's the champion. It's been vacated since Asuka left.
Yeah,
So it'll be interesting to see who gets it, at least.
Yes, sir.
So, to what we're all looking forward to.
The big match of the night.
Oh yeah, War Games.
You got the Authors of Pain with Roderick Strong against Sanity against the Undisputed Era.
Holy shit. So, as I've mentioned many times, I've never been a fan of WCW growing up. Through the years, obviously, with WWE Network and all that other stuff, I've watched WCW quite a bit and can't believe that I decided to miss out on it as a little kid. But having that saying that, one of the best pay-per-views that they had included War Games. This match. And you could say, well, Hell in a Cell was kind of like a War Games. No, it wasn't.
No.
You know, Elimination Chamber was like a Hell... No, it wasn't. War Games was a very unique match.
Yeah.
You've got these three teams, and they, you know...
all have beef with each other. They really don't like each other that much.
Yeah.
And they, over the last few weeks leading up to tomorrow, there's been several different altercations between all 9 of these guys. And so it was 2 weeks ago, William Regal finally went, alright, enough is enough. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this in a fashion that you can sit under each other all you want, but we're gonna at least contain it. And so he said, let's do War Games.
Yeah, and I couldn't have been more excited. I just, you know, the fact of the matter is, like, I have the DVD. We're watching it right now to get hyped up for tomorrow. And when I first got it, I was like, holy shit, this is what wrestling is. It's competitive. There's a lot of cool shit in the match itself. My only fear is that because the WWE decided for some reason to tone a lot of things down, we're not going to see a bunch of really cool shit. Because for some reason we forbade blood and pyro. Well, that's a big thing of mine, so forget that. But it'll be a pretty good match. I hope they use the cage at some extent, you know.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
You know, it's just, it always seems like there's big hype, and then when it happens, you're like, meh. And
Yeah, I don't see this being one of those scenarios.
yeah, and I will agree with you. I want to believe that. So I can't wait, like I said, I can't wait to see War Games back again. You know, it's been 20 years,
Yep.
and it was cool to see William Regal introduce it, a guy that was in WCW. And you got really cool teams, like, you know, the guys in Ring of Honor. You got Red Dragon and Adam Cole. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. You got Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong. For some reason, they're a tag team together in this match. And then you have
Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, Eric Young.
Sanity. And this is good. This is really cool. And I wish that, you know, the main company would follow that, would do their best to make that, because that to me is what should excite wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Whether you're a hardcore wrestling fan like us, whether you're an occasional wrestling fan, you have to appreciate what this match is. You gotta order the pay-per-view and you gotta watch it. You know, even if you, like I said, occasional wrestling fan or a fan that has not watched wrestling in 10 or 20 years, you have to buy the pay-per-view and you have to watch it. I swear it's gonna be that good.
I would say if you were a fan of the NWA, WCW, and you were a fan of War Games, and you really missed it, if you have the WWE Network, you're in for a treat. If you have not got the network yet, this thing's been going now for what, 3 years?
Pretty much, yeah.
Fucking get it. If not for Survivor Series, at least for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking awesome show. It's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait. And yeah, there's really nothing else I could say about it.
And I mean, you've got two big brutes in Akam and Razar.
Yeah.
You put that with Killian Dane. And then you got Eric Young, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong. All of those guys are very technical,
Yes.
very intuitive in the ring, and can do so much in the ring. And then you've got Alexander Wolf, who's kind of the wild card, if you will, in this match. Who knows what the hell's going to happen?
Yeah.
Kind of thoughts on a Vector?
Oh shit. Well, you know, it could go either way.
Sure.
I don't see the Adam Cole and Red Dragon win. Or wait. No, I don't see them win. It's obvious to me that it could either be Sanity or Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong. Probably not Roderick Strong won't get the pin. I don't know. It's just obvious to me. I mean, there's, well, 4 big men, and then you got these guys. Yeah, they're veterans in themselves, but I don't know if they're going to win this match. They're going to put up one hell of a fight,
Oh, hell yeah.
and I'm hoping that it's going to be good and bloody. If not, whatever. I know they're gonna put one hell of a fight. I just don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah, with this match, it's either a coin toss
Yeah.
or just watch the mayhem, the madness, and hope something good comes out of it. Basically,
Now, with that being said, I know that Paul Ellering was in the first couple War Games, and so
well, he's gonna for sure be a big help to the authors of Pain, but also Roddy on what to expect in the match, ideas on what to do in the match, and just be an overall well-rounded educator on this match in general.
yeah,
And you say you enjoyed William Regal introducing this match. I agree. It was good to see. I myself, this is just a personal opinion, would have. It's unfortunate, but I would have really preferred to see Dusty introduce it. May he rest in peace. But yeah, him being essentially the godfather, the brains behind this match. It's too bad he passed so soon, but I'm sure it was up there and he heard they were bringing this match back. I'm sure he had a big old grin on that Texas face.
it's gonna be a good match. Understand, if you will, kid. It's gonna be great, Daddy. It's gonna be like hard times. I'm not gonna go into that.
Don't need to go into that whole spiel.
No.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. He would have enjoyed that, and it's a shame
Oh, yeah.
that it's a real shame. Yeah, they never got to do it when he was alive.
Yeah.
So, if anything, they should dedicate this show to him. And I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah, I mean, they probably will do it again. Do it next year. I don't remember them having it yet this year, but this year I don't remember them having it already, but it's something that they've done the previous 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, short time after he passed was the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, which
Yeah.
is great, but be cool if either dedicate that match to him or make some sort of even a reference of some kind to him for that
Yeah.
would be good.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Well, hell, let's screw the Gold Dust gimmick for a night. Come out as Dustin Runnels and just say a few words,
Yeah.
and then who knows? We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm really happy. I'm really excited to see this show tomorrow. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna be in Texas also. So there's
Exactly.
two things. You think of Dusty, you think of War Games in Texas.
Texas.
So that's gonna be an awesome show. So, and yeah, anything you want to say before we go?
Looking forward to seeing who's going to be the new NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Drew McIntyre, I think, will more than likely get the win, retain his championship. Velveteen Dream and Alistair Black should be a fairly good match. Like we both said, pretty much believe Alistair's going to get the win on that one. Cassius Ohno and Lars Sullivan is going to be a straight up brawl. And War Games going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, yep, you got it.
So buckle up, sit back, relax, and enjoy the madness.
Yep.
Ooh yeah!
Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Anyways, this is Killer Kyle. I'm Mean Matt. And we will be with you in a minute.